Remember when Steve was small and skinny, getting beat up in alleys? He still stood up for what was right. Not because he could win, but because backing down wasn't who he was. Here's the thing, when your actions match your words, people trust you. Women especially notice this. Steve proves it every single time. That's not attractive because he's a hero, it's attractive because he's consistent. He leads without showing off. Steve never makes it about himself. He doesn't need to be the smartest or toughest guy in the room. He just steps up when something needs to be done. Notice how he gives orders. No yelling, no ego, just calm and clear. Real confidence is quiet. When you actually know what you're doing, you don't need to prove it. Women aren't looking for guys who talk big. They want someone who stays calm under pressure, someone who doesn't create drama. If you're always trying to prove you're the man, you're actually proving you're not. Steve never tries. That's the whole point. He controls his emotions. People think Steve is just emotionless. That's wrong. He feels everything. Losing Bucky, waking up 70 years later, watching Peggy forget him, he's hurting. But he doesn't let those feelings control him. There's a big difference between hiding emotions and managing them. He gets angry but thinks before acting. He feels scared but does it anyway. He experiences loss but keeps moving forward. Women are drawn to emotional stability. Someone who freaks out or shuts down completely. That creates stress. Someone who stays steady. That creates safety. And safety isn't boring. It's what makes everything feel possible. He's loyal when he commits. Look at Steve with Peggy Carter. He doesn't flirt with everyone. He doesn't play games. When he cares about someone, he actually means something. He respects her, values her, and stays loyal even across time. Most guys today treat dating like collecting matches on an app. Steve is different. He's picky, and when he chooses someone, they know they matter. Women can tell the difference. They can feel if they are just another option or if they are actually valued. Steve's loyalty isn't weakness, it's strength through choice. Ask yourself, are you just looking for attention or are you looking for a real connection? Your answer changes everything. He grows but stays himself. Steve's life changes constantly. Skinny kid, super soldier, frozen in ice, wakes up in a new century, becomes a fugitive, but through it all, his core values never change. Real growth isn't becoming a completely different person, it's becoming more of who you truly are. Steve learns, Steve adapts, he questions everything, but he never abandons what he stands for. Women don't want a guy who's already perfect. They want someone who is willing to grow but won't turn into someone else the moment things get comfortable. That mix of growth and stability, that's what lasts.